Today we're taking a look at singers' first auditions versus their last performances in talent shows. Here we got Leona Lewis in The X Factor.
Where troubles, they melt like lemon drops. Oh, way above the chimney tops, that's where you'll find me.
Ooh, I don't like when you sing musical like that with like the little falsetto. Like, "You'll find me." It's not the right style for that type of song. It actually gives me big cringe goosebumps. She's singing great, but it's hard. Much more fitting song. Nice. I mean, the voice is pretty similar. I would say she's more powerful here. Depends maybe on the song as well. The big thing that happened is that they chose a song for her that actually fits that type of diva singing. You can't sing Summer Over the Rainbow with diva runs. What were you thinking, Leona? Sings great. Proper Mariah Carey vibes there on the end. Incredible singer, Leona Lewis, gotta say. Next up, we got Ollie Murs. He auditioned for The X Factor and placed second in the end. Let's have a listen. The dancing. Remember when everyone was wearing these types of Vans?
That's so funny.
It feels like 200 years ago now. Ooh, a little bit pitchy there, man. Pretty pitchy throughout. The dancing and stuff is way better. He's like a great showman, but the singing isn't actually that great here. It's funny, he's the guy who made Troublemaker, right? I thought that song was by Maroon 5 until I realized it was Ollie Murs. It's so close. Anyway, let's listen to him at his final performance. His voice doesn't fit this. He just doesn't have that storytelling type of voice. Oh wow, that is a lot of freaking puberty there. He's not in puberty. Why does he sound like he is? Those are some of the best voice cracks I've heard on these shows.
That's very funny.
He obviously became more of a personality after a while, I think. Yeah, he's a television presenter as well. Yeah, he's been a coach on The Voice, that's it. I don't know, man. It's less pitchy, for sure, in this final number. But he was singing something that fit his voice better in the audition. Kinda had to give it to the audition. By the way, welcome back to another daily video. My name's Joe from Rumi Official, and here's a meme from the subreddit. Wi-Fi drops down 2 bars. YouTube. You will never let me forget about that penguin suit, will you? You become a penguin once, and then it's over. Oh, here we got Fifth Harmony, and they were in X Factor America, placed 3rd. Let's have a listen. Hey. Wow, it's distorting. Oh, that's so pretty. There's always some paid actor in the audience who's like crying and not trying to hide it. I mean, if you're crying at one of these, would you be like, film me, please? I'm crying. I want to cry on TV. You just wouldn't. They're paid. Whatever. Ooh, a little bit pitchy there. Merch here, by the way, a little bit pitchy merch. Get it while it's hot. I think she's just nervous. She sounds great. She's supporting great. Everything's like good. It's just pitchy. Oh, sick. Hey, that was really sick. Okay, so Camila Cabello's first performance is actually not online because of a copyright problem with that song. But whatever. We got Normani, for example, which is cool.
Mother Mary comes to me.
Nice.
Speaking words of wisdom. Let it be.
So Normani had a totally different performance here. It was almost a little bit worse for her, I would say. From this little clip, that crescendo note there, not ideal.
Let it be, let it be.
There's so many types of songs that you really shouldn't diva sing on. It should be like the Beatles melody. Come on, man. But I get it. You got to do your own thing. It's not their fault. I'm sure this was chosen for them or whatever, but Nice. She's killing it. A lot less pitchy for her there. That was a lot better. Ooh, that was sick. She was just amazing from the start, Dinah Jane. Hard to see improvement when someone's already that amazing. From just these clips, I'm sure they all got better. They all seem less nervous now than they did at the auditions. Which, you know, is pretty obvious. You've been on TV a bunch in between. But yeah, I would say they were better in their final performance. Gotta put it there. Here we got James Arthur, who was on the X Factor and won. James has an amazing voice. He said some pretty weird stuff, I would say. He's a little bit problematic, maybe. Anyway, incredible voice. Let's have a listen.
Forgive us for what we have done. We're young.
Those runs. Sings great, but bro, you gotta tune the guitar. I mean, that voice. He doesn't go super high without screaming. That highest note is just a G, which, you know, if you've seen me talk on this channel, I don't consider G a super high note, but because he pulls so much weight and like kind of up there, it sounds really cool. And after that, he kind of starts distorting up in the registries. Like he's got all those amazing runs. Ah, so good. The songs are definitely very different. I think I might prefer him in his audition, to be honest. It's just, this is such a run-of-the-mill pop song. I'm gonna give that one 2 auditions. Here we got Kelly Clarkson from American Idol. She placed first. Let's have a listen to her audition.
You don't need diamond rings or 18 karat gold. Fancy cars that go very fast. You know they never last. No, no.
Oh, that control. She looks so different here, which makes sense. This is a lot of years ago.
What you need is a big strong hand to lift you to your higher ground.
Nice.
Oh.
That's so sick. She was so incredible coming in.
Help me make this dream last forever.
Oh.
And I'll cherish all the love we share for a moment like this.
She's struggling a little bit here. She also sounds really hoarse. She just overworked herself.
Oh, I can't believe it's happening to me. Some people wait a lifetime for a moment like this.
What a boring song. This was a problem a lot of the singing shows had in the beginning. Wasn't this like the first season of American Idol? You have someone who comes in that has kind of like a genre they like, and then in the end you're like, yeah, you need to sing the most baseline pop available. I don't think Kelly Clarkson's voice shines at all here. She's doing technically, you know, something good, but this is not how Kelly should sing, I think.
People wait a lifetime for a moment.
Maybe that was the final thing when she had already won and she was crying or something. That could be part of it. But it felt better in the audition, I gotta say. Giving another one to the auditions, I was not expecting this. Here we got One Direction on the X Factor, and they placed second. Who won over One Direction? What? Matt Cardle? Okay. Anyway, let's listen to One Direction's auditions.
Isn't she lovely?
Oh, 16. That's crazy.
Isn't she wonderful? And I never thought through love we'd be
Nice.
making one as lovely as she.
It's got nothing of that Harry Styles belting that he's got nowadays. There was none of that, like, just stop your crying, it's the sign of the times. Here we got Neil. Neil. I'm so sorry. Now I gotta look it up. Niall. Okay, that's it.
Answering machine. And now that I'm alone, and cause right now it says that we I can't come to the phone.
Nice hair, man.
And I know it makes no sense.
It sounds so Smurfy.
But it's just because they're all teenagers. That's crazy. I didn't realize they were an X Factor literally before they hit puberty.
The type of woman say good things. Fish full of diamond, hand full of rings.
Yeah, I was imagining Zayn would probably be amazing from the get-go. He's just so high level. He's growing like crazy as a singer still. Him and Harry really impress a lot vocally. Louis. Frick!
Louis Tomlinson.
Louis Tomlinson, okay.
Oh, it's what you do to me.
That hair as well.
Oh, it's what you do to me.
Oh.
What you do to me.
That was
A little bit.
pitchy, I gotta say. It's not ideal. And the hair is not ideal.
And now
That's cool.
you say you're lonely.
Sick.
You cried the whole night through.
So fun.
Well, you can cry me a river. Cry me a river. I cried a river over you.
I mean, it might be the best performance out of the bunch of those auditions, Liam. I mean, it's so just crooner and not at all what One Direction became, but that is very good for what it is.
It's a little bit funny. This feeling inside.
Nice. I can't get over how everyone had a bowl cut. I mean, I also had a bowl cut at this time. Check it out.
You can tell everybody this is a song. It may be quite simple.
I'm cringing a little bit.
Now that's done.
It's not their fault. It was the reveal, like the stage show that was set up for them. It's like, ooh, check out all these boys. I'm like, I mean, it worked. It worked. They became one of the biggest boy bands of all time. But come on, that was cringe.
Sat on the roof
Here we go.
and I kicked off the bars of you. All the verses where they got me. Keep it turned on.
A little bit pitchy there, but you have the makings of the Harry Styles we hear today. You did not hear that in the audition.
That was dope.
Sadly, we didn't get any solos from Zayn and stuff. That's too bad. I gotta give that one to the final performance. Everyone was kind of turning into what they were about to become. Okay, so here we got Adam Lambert on American Idol, and he placed number 2nd.
Mama just killed a man.
Ah, bold move, Queen.
Mama,
It's very beardy.
life is just begun, but now I've gone and thrown it all away. Okay.
I mean, he had it already. Come on, that range and the tone he had.
That's crazy.
There we got it, the baby squealing. Which, you know, it's his style. You can't be mad with it. He sounds great. Me when I need to go poo-poo. Sorry, that's bad.
My change is gonna come.
I kind of feel like they force him up on a little bit
Too high notes.
in this final performance. It gets a little bit too squeaky, you know? It's like, oh yeah, do very, very high belting. But high belting is not always the best choice, not even with Adam Lambert. It depends what the material is. So long as well. I mean, that is super impressive, but if I'm gonna choose something that I'm gonna listen to, I kind of want to hear him sing the Queen song, not gonna lie. I thought his tone was great. It was a good thing for his voice. Isn't he touring with Queen now? I just realized. I gotta give it to the audition, honestly. It sounded better. Here we got Susan Boyle, who was on Britain's Got Talent and placed number 2nd.
I dreamed a dream in time on Mars.
This was that viral audition. It's gonna be interesting, but honestly, especially with opera, you're not gonna get Susan Boyle to become a way better opera singer in like 3 months or whatever this show will be. Becoming good at this type of singing is a craft that takes forever.
When dreams are made and used and wasted.
She does sing very well. Slightly forced vibrato there, maybe. Are people gonna hurt me now if I say that? She's so cute though, isn't she? I don't know, it's weird to say that about someone who's older than you, but like, just wanna, oh, a little... I mean, that last thing was very nice, but you gotta give it to the original awesome audition. She sounded about the same as well, I would say, but it's its own style. She may not be like classically trained opera singer or whatever. She sounds great though. Like, I enjoy listening to it. Maybe more than I enjoy listening to real opera because it's a little bit more relatable. Here we got Jordan Sparks on American Idol. She's actually the youngest winner of all time at 17 years old.
You were always there for me, the tender wind that carried
Nice.
me, a light in the dark, shining your love into my life.
Very nervous. That was pretty pitchy, but you could hear that she has the fundamentals there. The way she really handles her dynamics really, really well. Has a note that kind of is really big and then goes immediately into something really soft and pretty. Like, you know there's good singing skills here.
My world is a better place because you are my strength.
Wow.
You were my eyes when I couldn't see.
That was crazy good. When she just kind of let loose there, after that her pitch was way better as well, so she was definitely nervous.
After all of the stealing and cheating, you probably think that I'm always here for you. No, you're wrong. 'Cause if it wasn't for all that you tried to do, I wouldn't know. Nothing but more than tumble through. Makes me that much stronger. Makes me work a little bit harder. Makes me that much wiser. Thanks for making me fighter.
I liked both of these for different reasons. I really liked that she was incredibly tight rhythmically and everything. And I liked a lot of the really big vowels, kind of how she hit those. She kind of went from a almost falsetto flip into a lot of the like... However, it's just not a song that you can show off as much with compared to her audition song. You also have to remember that audition songs are usually something that a singer has worked on for a really, really long time, maybe even longer than the whole show runs. So it makes sense that audition songs often will be better than anything someone will perform later in the show. I think I'm gonna even give this one to the auditions as well. Here we got Carly Rae Jepsen on Canadian Idol. I love Carly's music. I think she has great taste in music and she's great at making music. I don't find her voice mind-blowing though. It's just a good voice on a certain type of music.
It's hard stakes getting.
Wait, what? She 21 here? I thought she only blew up when she was like 28, 29. There must have been a long lag between her being in Canadian Idol and her blowing up with Call Me Maybe.
It's hard stakes getting higher. No love for free, man. It costs if you're the buyer. My life for me. I see what you putting me through.
It's almost like a Britney Spears thing going on with like vocal fry stuff. She plays a chord where she's only supposed to touch the 4 bottom strings, but she does all of them anyways. She got like a weird bass note in the bottom. Yeah, that was, I hope it gets better. That was not my favorite.
I know you think that I should still love you or tell you that. But if I couldn't say it well, I still have felt it. There's a sense of that.
She looks so different. I would not have recognized her at all.
I'm not trying to make your life harder. I'll return to where we were.
Okay, there I could see it a little bit.
I will go down with this ship.
Nice.
And I won't put my hands up and surrender. There will be no
little flat there. Yeah, I gotta give it to the final version. Some people just need a little bit more time to develop their voices. Live now, Carly sounds amazing. Maybe this was a little bit early on in her career. Whatever, she got a good start and that's all that matters. Click here for more music commentary videos. Click here for music VS videos. Audition versus final. Auditions won with 6 versus 4. I was not expecting it, but kind of because of what we talked about, that makes sense. Here's another meme from the subreddit. Bats locate their food using sound. It's a little bit pitchy. Ah, shoot. Okay, guys, I'll see you tomorrow in another daily video. I got something I gotta do now. Now, where did I put the lotion?